Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Saturday. It is January the 9th, 2016. Going to look at the stakes races. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for full card selections from Gulfstream Park. The stakes races I am going to look at are races 4, 7, and 10. That didn't stand right. Races I am going to look at. So races 4, 7, and 10. So let's get on to it. Today's fourth race is the 18th running of the Marusha River Stake. Hopefully I said that right also. Grade 3, purse $150,000 for fillies, mares, 4-year-olds, and upwards. We do have a field of only 12 horses, just only 12 horses, just casually. We have going a mile 16th on the turf course, 12. The rail will be set at 12 feet. And my top pick here from the inside, I'm going to do a trifecta here. It's going to cost you 50 cents. But my top selection here is going to be the one horse. I'm going to key that horse on top. Underneath, I'm going to box to 2-8 for 50 cents. Base wager, it's going to cost you $1. But number one, Sendiva, 9-5, Javier Castellano for Todd Pletcher. Last time out, they're in Gulfstream Park West, mile 16th, November the 21st, in the My Charmer Stakes. Finished third by 1 1/4 lengths that day. Had a 3 to 4 wide bid at the top of the stretch, and just really, he didn't move up that day as I would like that horse to. That was the horse's first start since June the 6th at Belmont Park, 1 mile and just a game for a grade 1 race that day. Finished 5th by 2 1/4 lengths, but got a 100 buyer speed figure that day. The best of this horse's career, actually, while running in America, ever, because they don't use those overseas. He just bobbled at the start, was just outkicked the winner of that race. Tempin won that race. Flimby, great horse. And Mark, another horse, who finished third. Some really good horses ran that Just Game Stakes, that $1 million race, I believe, actually. And then the staff turf mile at Churchill on May the 2nd. Finished third by 4.5 lengths that day. He just split horses well off slow, was closing well. At Gulfstream Park, this horse is 3-2. 2 wins out of 3 starts and 1 second. The last win over this course came in the Swanee River Stakes back on February 7th last year. A mile and 1/8, won by a length that day, and just annihilated the field to a very nice closing victory. I'm going to go with this one here, so recap my best race from before from Gulfstream Park, the Marusha River Stakes. I'm going to go with the one horse. For my trifecta here, I'm going to do the one with the 2-8 box for 50 cents. It's going to cost you $1. So now let's get on to race number 7 from Gulfstream Park. And the 7th race is probably one of my favorite races from Gulfstream. It always has been. It's the 30th running of the House Hope Stakes, Grade 3, purse $150,000. The 4-year-olds and upwards. We have only a field of 6 horses, and years ago when they started the first week of January, probably going back, they haven't done that since 2010. This used to always be the first stakes race of the meet, the House Hope. So that's how I always remembered it. A mile they're traveling here for the House Hope. It is the 30th running, like I said, grade 2, $150,000 for 4-year-olds and upwards. And this race, again, I'm going to do a 50-cent try. My top pick here is going to be 3 Mashwish. Oh, I said that right again. I'm going to key that horse on the top. Underneath, I'm going to box the 1-4. So I was 3 keyed in. Box the 1-4 underneath for 50 cents. Base wager is going to cost you $1. But number 3, Mashwish. 8-5. Todd Pletcher, Javier Castellano is riding this one out of Medaglia d'Oro. Last time out, they're running Aqueduct 1 mile on November the 28th in the Scar Mile. Finished 4th by 4 1/4 lengths for the horse's first start on dirt. I have to say, this horse did decent. He was farther back. He did get dirt in his face. I think he handled it well for sure. Was 4 wide into the lane, and he had a decent race for his first start on dirt. Then on Keeneland on a good turf course, 1 mile on October 31st in the Breeders' Cup mile. Finished 4th by 4 1/4 lengths that day. He was just 4 wide into stretch. Against the horses, he did decent in that race also with Frankie Dettori up. And then the 4-star Dave at Saratoga on August 15th actually finished fifth by 1 quarter lengths. Just outfinished that day. That was also the horse's first start since running in the Dubai Duty Free at Dubai at Maidan. Finished third that day in Dubai against a very competitive field against Group 1 horses in England. Solo, who won, another good horse, Group 1 winner in the UK, the Great Gatsby, another great horse who beat him. Really like this horse. He has some really nice starts under him on turf. I think the starts will really pay off on dirt also. Has some workouts. January 3rd at Palm Beach Downs, 4 furlong workout, 48 and 1, the best workout at 17. Another Palm Beach workout, 4 furlongs, 48 and 1, second best at 19. Gonna go with this one. So recap my bets for race number 7, the House Hope from Gulfstream Park. Gonna go with the 3 horse. Gonna key the 3 on top, box the 1-4 underneath. It's gonna cost you $50 for 50 cents base wager. So now let's get on to race number 10. Finally, race number 10 is the 63rd running of the Fort Lauderdale Stakes. Grade 2 purse $200,000 for 4-year-olds and upwards. We do have a field of 12 horses. The 12 horse is entered for the main track only. I didn't check the weather report, so hopefully I'm not getting screwed by not looking at the weather report. I am gonna have I will have full card selections from Gulfstream on my Twitter page, so check that out. So before I do the full card selections, I will look for the weather report. If it's going to be wet, I'll handicap accordingly. But for these races, I didn't, so it's going to bite me in the ass. Watch this. We have 12 horse main track only. This race, again, I'm going to do a 50-cent try. If you've been watching my videos for the last 2.5 weeks, I said my goal for this year, 2016, to give out more trifectas and stuff, some more bigger wagers, even though I am a college student, so as in bigger wagers, I mean more trifectas and supers. You don't have a lot of money when you're a college student, so you have to scrimp and save. But this race, my try is going to go with my top selection, number 8, who is Takeover Target. Going to keep this horse on top. Underneath, I'm going to box to 6-7 for a 50 cents base wager. It's gonna cost you $1. So over number 8 with the 6-7 boxed. But number 8, Takeover Target, 5-1. Irad Ortiz Jr. for Chad Brown. Last time out, hasn't started since October the 3rd at Belmont on a soft turf course in the Hill Print Stakes Grade 3. Won by 1 3/4 lengths that day. He just inched away to a very nice victory. Start before that in the Saranac Stakes at Mama 8th at Saratoga on September the 5th. That was grade 3 that day. Finished 6 by 7 lengths. I just don't know what happened that day. This horse was a little bit empty into the stretch run. And then the Hall of Fame Stakes at Saratoga, mile 16th on August 7th. Won by half length, was closing incredibly well. 3/16 fall had an incredible move, just went up to the victory that day. Ran the Belmont Derby earlier this summer at Belmont on mile quarter on the turf course. Finished 5th by 4.5 lengths. Again, this horse did really well, and then the Penny Ridge, the prep for the Belmont Derby, finished second by a neck that day. Was a part of an entry also for that day. He just another clear victory, losing to Diversity. Over this turf course, has never run. Has workouts Palm Meadows, 4 furlong workout, 49 and 1, and a 4 furlong workout Palm Meadows in 49 and 4. 35th best at 58. So gonna go with this one. So recap my bets for race number 10, the Fort Lauderdale Stakes from Gulfstream Park. Gonna key in on the 8 horse, who's my top selection here. Underneath, I'm gonna box to 6-7 for a 50 cents base wager. It's gonna cost you $1. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid. Bye. Good luck, everybody.